Hey guys, my name is Eric and I'm the Techy Agent. Today we're looking at the Pebble Time. The Pebble Time is Pebble's second entry into the smartwatch category, competing against the likes of the Apple Watch and Android Wear. Pebble takes a different approach when creating a smartwatch. Rather than packing every conceivable feature into the device, Pebble keeps it simple, and I've really enjoyed Pebble's streamlined approach to a smartwatch, both in functionality and aesthetics. Out of the box, it comes with a magnetic charger that you'll only need to use about once a week because the battery is pretty good. It also comes with standard watch straps, which you can swap out for anything that you want, so you can dress it up or dress it down accordingly. The Pebble Time is both thinner and lighter than the Apple Watch, and it's extremely comfortable on the wrist. It has a curved back design which helps keep it snug against the wrist and with a low profile. Setup was as easy as downloading the app and pairing it with the watch, and I was off to the races within a matter of minutes. One of my favorite things about the Pebble Time is just how many different watch faces you can select from. Since Pebble's opened it up to third-party developers, there is literally countless numbers of watch faces you can download for a truly customizable experience. After all, a smartwatch is primarily a watch, and I think that Pebble Time remembered that in contrast to a lot of other smartwatch developers which give very limited numbers of watch faces, and that can be a frustrating thing. Now, as I mentioned, battery life is great, up to 7 days of use. But charging is also great. Within a matter of about 30 minutes, I took it from about 20% up to 80%, and I really like the fact that you can charge it that quick and then wear it for days on end without having to go back to the charger. Now, as to the aesthetics and fit and finish of this watch, again, Pebble did a really good job. So even though it's a mostly plastic device, it does have the silver and gray bevels that make it look nice. And in spite of having a somewhat pixelated e-paper display, the colors were bright even in bright sunlight, and the transitions and animations on it were smooth and seemed to have a high frame rate. Now, all of the notifications that would pop up on your phone screen will also pop up on the Pebble Time. You can turn off that feature so that it will only pop up on your watch if your screen on your phone is off. Now, in terms of controlling which notifications go to your watch and which ones just only show up on your phone, you can control that with Android. You can choose which notifications will pop up on your watch but not your phone, or vice versa. With iOS, it's a lot more locked down. It's either an all or nothing approach. Either they show up on both your watch or phone, or on neither. Now, as of right now, the fitness applications that are compatible with the Pebble Time are extremely limited. The applications that are available only track basic health metrics like sleep, calories, and steps. Now, the Pebble Time can be used in conjunction with your smartphone to pair with a Bluetooth chest strap so you can check heart rate and things like that in real time, but that isn't native to the watch just yet. You have to have your phone with you to do things like chest strap readings and GPS. So as a standalone fitness tracker, it's not quite there yet. It's very, very, very limited in its functionality. And as a matter of fact, I was frustrated with some of the apps. Endomoto, for example, was one that just flat out didn't work. When I used it, it just seemed to crash and not work at all, as you can see here on screen right now. So hopefully as this product develops further, its fitness tracking abilities will improve, and I'm certain that they will. They just aren't there yet. Now, because my iPhone had very limited functionality with the Pebble Time, I let Jesus take a look at this since he uses Android. Actually, that's my brother Luke. And he was able to tap into some of the features that are available using an Android phone that aren't available on iOS. One of those cool features is telling the Pebble Time what your preferred map or GPS system is, and it will synchronize with that and then spit the directions out on the watch screen. So you can use Google, you can use Waze, you can use others that will pair with the watch and use it as your GPS or navigation and show that on wrist. Now, as I mentioned, on iOS you can receive all kinds of incoming notifications, but on Android you can actually respond to notifications like texts, for example, and you can do it via voice dictation, which works really well. Pebble gives you the option of responding via voice. You can also respond with an emoji or even a predetermined template. So all of those features are kind of nice, and voice is probably the most helpful.
Alright, I got your text, period. And then it'll continue to listen, or you can just press the button to stop it. And then you can just send it.
Cool. Now, in my opinion, if you have an iPhone, it makes more sense at this point to use the Apple Watch just because you get more features. But if you're using an Android watch, then I highly recommend the Pebble Time. I feel like the Pebble Time does a better job interacting with Android than Android Wear does, and that's saying something. So with the extensive number of watch faces, the ability to view and respond to notifications on the wrist, I feel like the Pebble Time really has something to offer to those who are looking to enter into the smartwatch world at a price point that's kind of hard to beat at this point. My name is Eric, and I'm the Techy Agent. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.